How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. It's Tuesday. We're playing Terraform. Got a couple of announcements to get through, and that is if you want to watch previous episodes, you can head over to the YouTube long shot, and you are more than welcome to join our community on the Discord. We also use it for various visual aids throughout the campaign. If you want to go and see what kind of individual the party is currently fighting, you can head over to the Terraform channel. Make sure you react to the rules and all that good stuff. And I will also potentially see you at Indie Comic Con and Gen Con. So if you are going, feel free to come say hi to me. I would love to put a face to a name. And with that, let's get to the recap. The party is now in the final blows of this dungeon. After avoiding some heinous looking spectral wolves and moving through this dungeon and avoiding traps, the party finds themselves confronting Lord Byron. Through two halflings that they met along the way, they learned that Byron is addicted to these nightmares that he has been cooking here. These strange entities that he's been trapping and manipulating feed off of his emotions. The party also learned that he had a vested power within the chain circle that has been trumped by the creation of the iron flasks by one Lord Tyrion. His plans were more potent and more powerful than Lord Byron's, and so Lord Byron has now been sequestered away to this Mage Breaker's bunker. It's kind of a prison, though he does run it. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the long shot table. Let's go to our cast and crew. Taylor and Tracy, take it away.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. There's no periods in the name. If you find someone with a period in between Taylor or Ann or Tracy, it's not me. Do not give them money. I am the game master and lore writer of Heinefall. It is a very large LARP in Texas. We are aiming to be the largest LARP in America, so please check us out. We are well on our way on year 3. We just hosted our Festival of Champions. It was a freaking blast. We were double the size of last year, so if you want to get on the ground floor, check out Heinefall.com today. It's amazing. It's fun. We're making the best community I think I have ever been in. I play Eshna, the Kalishtar druid. She's looking for her husband who made a baby with someone else. That baby has a lot of responsibility on her shoulders, so let's jump over to her. Go for it, Dorky.
Hello, I am the baby. I am Levy, and I am a Storm Genasi warlock. And yeah, was not quite like ready to jump in this fight with Byron, but you know, Byron said it's time to fight. He came to us. That made that easier, so we went straight into it. And yeah, when I'm not Levy, I'm Dorky, and under that Dorky cosplayer with underscores between where there should be spaces.
Not periods.
And not periods, no. So don't follow that person with the periods. They're not me. But yeah, I stream here on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And that's besides doing cosplay stuff, which is over on the Instagram. I'm also on TikTok the most, and it's mainly these 3. But yeah, come hang out sometime. And with that, I will pass it off to Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on Instagram. I play Anarian, the fallen ASMR cleric, who's currently being piloted by an ancient evil ancestor named Asenasa, who is only concerned about opening the gates of hell currently, and is just playing it cool so no one knows. Shane.
Hi, I'm Shane. It's nice to meet you. You can find me on all platforms. Sorry, I'm in my head today. I apologize. Tism's going crazy. You can find me on all platforms. Shane Whalley, if you see in the name, other than Twitch, is Shane Wall-E. And I'm in Toronto doing stuff. It's fun. It's city. And me, a country boy, is being really stimulated by loud noises. So it's fantastic. Lorwyn is doing stuff because I wasn't here. But all I know is that if I'm understanding Lauren the best right now, he's taking a lot of information. He is very ignited to fight for some reason right now, and he's excited to see how this will turn out. Both him and Sonari are very high in a way to just, let's just say, explode and do some crazy things. So yeah, he's in good places, but very confused at the same time. You know, it sounds like me. And I think that's it.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. I'm playing Philo Match. I am a wizard, and usually I'm very scared. But we started the fight with Byron, and Byron turned off all the stuff that my dad had did, which just means my dad wasn't afraid of him. And he's like, "Yeah, you can have a shut-off switch. It'll be fine." And so now I'm very calm, which is weird because I'm still squishy. It hasn't changed anything about how easy it is for me to die, but I am calmer. So we'll see what happens with that. I have a couple ideas. We'll get it. We'll figure it out.
All right, let's get into it. Opening with Lord Byron, but the turn base is Anarian, Nightmare, Lorwyn, Sonari. Lord Byron, Philo, Levy, Eshna, Nightmare. Byron, like, you watch as he, like, turns, surveying the room. He's completely devoid of any color now because he got hit with the radiant breath attack from Sonari.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. What did you say the turn order was?
Anarian, Nightmare, Lorwyn, Byron, Philo, Levy, Eshna, Nightmare.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yee. Okay. Everyone's packed into this relatively small room with these three stalactite figures in the center, kind of causing more cramped sensation as you watch as the same shadowy scythe is summoned from Lord Byron, and he slashes it across the front line, sweeping for Lavina, Lorwyn, and Anarian. The three of you need deck saves.
And don't forget, everyone, we have advantage on wisdom saving.
Sorry, who needs to make the save one more time?
The front line, not you.
Okay, cool.
30-20.
Nice.
16.
16 is the DC.
Oh, heck.
I got a 4 and a 10.
4 and a 10, all right. Anyone who failed is going to take 4d8 necrotic damage. Where's my other D? There it is. 24 necrotic damage. And an additional 12 slashing. Halved.
For a total of 36.
If you succeeded on your deck save. Half
It was
of
24.
necrotic.
Half of
12
36.
necrotic, 6 slashing.
Okay.
If halved.
Wait, sorry. What was it halved?
12 necrotic
12,
and then
okay.
6 slashing.
So I halved it again because I'm resistant to necrotic.
Nice.
You
He's then
wicked
going to
witch.
step forward and target one of you and swing to hit on Lorwyn. Swings twice. First one is a 26 to hit. Second one is a dirty 20.
Both hit.
Both hit. Okay.
Oh, I don't have my reactions.
Yeah, that's fine.
16 slashing and 10 necrotic.
Okay.
Thylo
Ow.
with Levy on deck.
Okay, so one, I do want to say, I know my arm is on the floor, but that's just my left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs that? You know, I keep my crossbow and my rapier in that arm. I'm holding my shield with my right arm. Just so we get a good idea of what Thylo can and cannot do here. First things first. I'm going to call out Bookmark.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. So we're in the middle of a pickle.
Oh,
No big deal.
okay.
Can you
The small knife is
save
orbiting
Eshna?
around you.
Save Ashna.
That one over there.
Where do I go? What do I do?
Oh, well, currently she's being hugged by a nightmare, and we need her to not be.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
And you get to watch as as the tiny little golden and rose gold knife kind of orbits around you, slingshots towards Eshna, and is going to attempt to teleport her. Willing fail on the save? Okay.
Yup.
He is going to move you into the next room down behind Lord Byron.
What number is
In the
that?
hallway?
34. Not in the hallway, in the next room down.
That's the big room, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
34.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can still see into the hallway and into the room. You can see Byron's back.
Yeah. Sweet. Thank you, Whisper.
You're welcome.
Bookmark.
Bookmark.
It's okay.
Sorry.
That was Whisper's voice from last season.
Yeah, I know.
Single tear.
I've
Question.
been alive a long time, okay?
Don't we have Whisper in this campaign too? No?
No.
Technically, it's the
No.
same world,
Yeah.
but
But
the
we
Sunton
don't have
Isle,
them.
where the first
Yeah.
campaign happened, is south of this continent.
I just thought somebody had like a bloodthirsty knife this time around.
It's a teleporting
Yeah.
knife, not a
Oh,
bloodthirsty
Teleporting
one.
knife.
Oh, okay.
I miss Whisper.
I think Anarian is our bloodthirsty knife.
Fair.
What?
I have a question. The black goo that killed the nightmares when we were in room 35.
Yep.
You said there were like pipes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Would I be able to try to piece together where, if I wanted to go get some of that goo?
I would say you should have done so before we entered combat.
Well, I didn't think about it then.
You do see some piping in the room in 34. You
Okay.
also- Taylor, Eshna, you would also see this big chair with all of these strange pipes and the like, and tubes moving out of the chair and stuff like that. The chair itself is this small like bed of needles.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Cool. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna kind of like see the pipes, and then like do that like the dog head tilt that when the dog is curious, like, and I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And poof into room 34.
Okay.
And that's my bonus action. I want to I want to cast Mind Sliver
Okay.
on Byron. It is only vocal. I do not need my hands for this.
Okay. You rolled a hit or I roll a save?
It's intelligence save,
Okay.
which, you know, I could pick a better one for someone who's a wizard, but whatever.
16.
16 fails.
Ooh. Okay.
5, 8. That's 10 psychic damage, but I'm pretty sure if the nightmares are resistant to psychic damage, there's a good chance he is too. So I'm going to use my Order of Scribes feat and change the damage to radiant.
Ooh, okay. He
So 10 radiant.
glows briefly from the ears.
And also, he has to subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw he makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay. And that's your turn?
That is my turn. Do I don't control the dog, do I?
No.
Okay.
The dog is also prone on the floor.
He made the wisdom save.
Did he?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
You
would.
retconned it
on your
because
turn.
at first you didn't let him try it, and then you're like, you know what, that's not fair. And he made the save.
Okay. Let's. Yeah, he would go on your turn. Verbal command.
Okay, verbal command, blast him!
Levy and Lorwyn, you hear from behind you and manage to move sideways and just like lean and part slightly as as well. First we're gonna see if he hits. Okay, he misses, but a solid 27 damage comes from the cannon back of this little doggo, little robot dog, and then it does
Good job, dog.
and then it does little tippy taps.
So where is everyone typically stationed right now?
So, Anarian, Lorwyn, and Levy, the three of you are in room 32, and you're standing in front of Lord Byron. Lord Byron has just walked through a door. Behind
Okay,
him
because I see.
is
okay.
the next room down, room 34.
Got
That's
it.
where
So
that's where
we're-
Thylo and Eshna are.
Okay, so if I'm looking at what this is right, he reached past Sonari to hit me.
He swung on everybody, and then he's got this long thing. Yes, he has got reach. It's a long scythe. He's also 7'5".
Oh,
I was
yeah?
gonna ask, how big is the
Come over.
hallway?
The hallway he has to kind of stoop through.
Like, I guess more so like width.
Let's
Like,
say.
is he blocking the whole thing, or
No, let's say it's about 6 feet apart.
okay?
6 feet wide. Maybe.
Okay.
There's some room.
So there's no
8
way for me to
feet
get
tall.
past without it being hit with an opportunity attack. I'm sorry for interrupting.
You're
Just
good.
want to make sure.
If he chooses to use his reaction for it, yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
But
But
as
you-
a wizard, he's probably
otherwise-
keeping reaction in his pocket for counterspell.
But otherwise, you would be able to, rules as written, it would just it would be, that square would be double the movement speed to move through.
Lorwyn, you also have 3 nightmares in the corners of the room you're in.
Okay.
3.
And is the D the dog?
Yeah. Yeah,
Did
D
a,
is dog.
did a new one join? Because originally there were only 2.
I've got written down here 3.
On my map, I see 2.
I distinctly remember pointing out 3 corners that they were in.
Okay.
I mean, I'll write in a third one.
Yeah, write in a 3rd one for me.
I'm sorry
One
for
more
these
thing to
questions.
kill.
You're good.
You weren't here last session, so you have more right than the rest of us to ask.
All right, Levy, you're up with Eshna on deck.
Yeah, he's like right in my space already, right? I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
need to move to get to him.
Sneeze
yeah.
on them.
Yeah, he
Then-
shoulder checked you into the room as he walked in.
Well,
like Kung Fu Panda just chest bumped you and like snooped through the room.
Fine.
I'm sending another screenshot of the map in the
Perfect.
Discord.
Thank you.
I'm going to summon my arms.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need him to take to make a Dex 15 save. Or don't.
That is a 17.
Minus
I said
1d4.
You're so right. Minus 2, 15.
So close. Okay,
Rat's
it's
pajamas.
fine. And then I'm going to try and hit him. I want to hit him. So I'm swinging my weapon.
Hit him with
Would-
the bonk.
Would the other nightmare also have to make that save?
Oh yeah, anyone within 10 feet were the nightmares within 10
I mean, that's
feet?
the entire room.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
For the nightmares, let's see.
No, you said
Nightmare
there's
3
of them.
is far. Oh no. Yeah, you would hit all of them.
Levy's kind of just standing in the middle of the room.
Yeah,
so she'd be
Levy's
able
in
to
the
hit
middle.
Oh,
everyone.
okay.
I thought LL, but no, it's Ellie.
I've got a 17.
I think I did the same thing.
I've got a 13 and a 16.
Okay, so the 13.
Okay.
Okay. So a total of 4 damage.
Okay.
It's something.
Take that.
Yeah. And then I got 21 for roll to hit.
Okay.
Do I hit
21 hits.
for Byron?
Yep.
And then so that's a 6. Just regular slashing damage.
Okay.
But I also want to use one of my key points to do stunning strike.
Oof. Okay.
So this is on Byron still.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna need you to make a 15 con save.
Okay, buddy. I need your roll.
No,
15.
don't make. I need you to not make
No,
that.
don't listen to her.
Don't make it.
Listen to me.
You're scared. Get stage fright. All the people are
You said
watching.
Con?
Yeah.
12 plus 4, 16.
Well, that's just
Silvery
stupid.
barbs.
So, silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Try again.
20. Dirty 20. Who do you give an advantage to?
Ooh.
He went, ooh.
You can choose yourself.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just give it to Levy. She's gonna punch again.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna spend another key point. Let me mark that real quick. I believe I'm now at.
Stun. When I say stunning, you say strike. Stunning.
Strike!
Stunning.
Strike.
Strike.
Okay, thanks. Cool.
I still have to hit him.
Nerds. That was adorable.
I still have to hit him again to try and apply another stunning strike,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
You
so
do
I'm
have
gonna-
advantage on your next attack roll, though.
Well, in that case.
Uh-oh.
Not that one. You're going to jail. Goodbye. Woohoo. Okay.
I got gone
25
today.
to hit.
Oh, 25 hits.
All right. So with that, he is going to take.
Okay, buddy. You did good that time. I need you to do it again.
11
okay?
damage,
Okay.
and we're stunned and striking.
Hit. 12 plus 4, 16.
Why? Stop it!
Okay, I'll mind sliver him again.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
On his turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dice pep talk. Listen. These guys have been with me for the long ride. Long haul. They've been with me for years. Is that your turn, Levy?
Did Ben do? Did you say you did Mind Sliver again, or?
That'll be on
Oh,
his turn.
it's an
Oh,
action
okay.
on my turn.
Then, yeah, I won't try and move.
Okay.
I'll stay. I'll stay.
All right, Eshna. With the nightmares on deck.
Okay. Oh shoot, that's a concentration spell. Oh no, find familiar is different. It's not concentration. Great. If I do fairy fire, I can't hit Byron because it would hit DNA because it's a 20 foot square cube, right?
Mhm.
I mean, that would hit everybody.
Like I can't position it as like
Oh.
a diamond. But I can hit Nightmare 1 and Nightmare 2
Mm-hmm.
without hitting anyone. Okay, I'm
believe so.
gonna first level fairy fire. Nightmare 1 and Nightmare 2 need to make a dex save of 20.
Nightmare 1 with the dex gets a 21, and the other one gets a 17.
Okay, well the Nightmare 2, which is next to Anarian, is fairy fired. So any attack roll against Nightmare 2 has an advantage if the attacker can see it. And it can't benefit from being invisible.
Ooh, okay.
So that's my action, so that Anarian can beat it up.
I think
Alrighty.
Anarian has advantage on every attack for the next 10 minutes already.
Oh,
true.
well,
Well, it's
I
good
guess
for the
that's-
squad as a whole.
The foresight.
Oh, that's right.
Give-
Well, so can Levy then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm out of wild shape. I'm gonna healing light 1 on myself as my bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to heal 6. Oh hell yeah, that was max. Because I'm not feeling awesome. My movement, I'm gonna Is there anywhere in this room that we're in that would be like a good vantage point for me? Like I see that there are kind of like tables of some sort with like 3 lanterns and like a couple podium things. But
Yeah,
is there-
so the center of those 2 tables is the chair, but there's
Mm-hmm.
some side tables. The 4 pillars are there, and I'm so glad you mentioned the lanterns. Oh no,
Those
they're
would be
off.
shut off
They're
because
off.
they were my
Yeah.
dad's creation.
Yep.
Yeah.
There
Um,
a creation?
I'd like to move like over to the chair. And I
Okay.
know I've kind of used like my action and bonus action, so I don't mind that I can't do anything else, but like I want to see what the heck is going on with this chair when
Roll
I can.
a perception check.
Okay. Fudge.
Where did you say the
9.
chair was?
Dead center of the room. Well, south. dead center. It's the you see 2 tables. Just take the inside halves of both tables. Put a chair there.
14.
14. Okay. You can see on one of the side tables all of these panels and mechanisms and buttons and levers and all sorts of stuff. And on the other side, you can see a single pipe threading through that side table, and various hoses sticking out of it that plug into the chair.
Okay. I'm guessing that's my turn. Otherwise, I would just start pressing buttons.
I will allow you to press 1 button.
Ooh. Was there a color to the lever that had the kill liquid?
No. But we could use the same use of what's been used more and what hasn't.
What the least used button? I want to click it.
Okay.
This building will now self-destruct in 5.
Why are we just pushing
Unless
buttons
it's
and
blue.
pulling levers,
Unless
guys? Why,
it's blue.
what is going
'Cause
on?
I don't want to click it for code blue. That's me. I don't
Thylo's
want
hidden
that.
character.
I would think Thylo would be all for this
How many-
scientific experiment.
How many
That's a good
buttons
point.
are there? I'll just roll a dice and I'll tell you what number
There's
it
like
is.
20 buttons.
Okay, I
Oh, do
press
20, easy.
I press button 17.
Okay.
Great. No, we don't want to see. We don't want to check the wiring. We don't want to see
No.
like, hey,
No.
what could
No
this
time.
possibly? What's the color scheme here? Maybe there's an instruction book. Oh my god.
We only have 6 seconds. We gotta push it now. We gotta push it quick.
One of
Get
these
it.
buttons must do something.
Why did I teleport in this room?
They're already all dead. I'm not.
the
You're
chair you watch as the needles
Sweet.
sink into the contraption, but you also, any bits of metal on you, you feel a sudden magnetic pull, like a hard one. You're able to not
Top
get
just goes
pulled
flying.
into the
The only metal I have is right on the top of my top and the top of my.
oh no. Your art has
Oh, yeah,
has like a
druid.
necklace. and
Oh
some
yeah, then my
earrings.
necklace. Okay.
So your limp arm socket, Thylo, is like suddenly pulled in that direction as well, and your glasses fall off your face and go into the chair.
Is my arm slowly moving towards the room?
From across the room. It's not that powerful. Yeah. Okay. On to the nightmares.
Shane looks like he's streaming to us from like a cruise ship.
Oh my gosh,
the
yeah.
nice ocean blue.
No, the room's way too big to be a cruise ship. Cruise ship room.
No, because it looks like you're just on you're halfway up a wave, and so
You're
like the
also,
cruise
like-
ship is
Yeah.
just
My camera is tilting, and I'm just trying to keep it.
I'm gonna need you to position your body in a tilt. No,
Yeah.
the whole
I
time.
need you to hold that tilt the entire
Just
time.
hold it.
There we go.
Just
Like
get-
this? Is this
Throw your
is
back
that it?
out.
Yeah,
for
get
us.
some
Okay.
scoliosis here real
Yeah,
quick.
just-
And...
This is fine.
No, my house.
Okay. So one of the nightmares, the one who is in the fairy fire, will teleport into the room with Thylo and Eshna.
I didn't give him permission to do that.
He doesn't need it.
Oh, we
What?
live here. This is our house.
But you do notice, Levi, Anarian, and Lorwyn, as the nightmare gets farther than 30 feet of Lord Byron, that long tendril of feeding off of his emotions that leads to the creature, the nightmare, ends as it is too far away. And
Oh no.
Byron like recoils a bit, and you see a bit of the fury and wrath and hatred and anger starting to
Call me emotions.
register
Call me
a little
emotions.
bit.
No.
Oh, maybe we should kill him before we kill the nightmare.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah.
All right, the nightmare is going to shriek. I need both of you to make DC 16 wisdom saving throws.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Wait, who's making
I
it?
can't hear
Philo
him.
and Eshna. Oh my god.
Noise canceling
I'll
headphones.
say it's a piercing ethereal shriek. I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
Like it would still hurt your ears, even
Wisdom?
though.
Wisdom,
16.
yes, 16. What'd you get, Taylor?
18.
And you have
you're good.
advantage.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 and a 6. 18. Very wise.
Wisdom saves, they're kind of my thing.
Come on, baby. 16.
Okay, meets and beats.
I am not intelligent, but I am wise.
I am the opposite by like a lot.
I don't think I'm either.
You're strong. Well, you're dexterous.
I like
I'm
to
not
imagine I didn't even
stupid,
know
but
the
I'm also
nightmare.
dumb.
I like to imagine the nightmare popped in. I didn't even notice, and then it screeched, and I'm like, "What is?"
Bye.
Well, you would notice it even further as it proceeds to swing on you. The first attack equaling out to a 19 to hit. The other one is a crit
On Thylo?
on Thylo. Oh, I got some for you. I'm not done.
I'm a gallant star, bitch. Come on.
Oh, I got hands for everybody.
I'm good.
Leave the tall wizard alone.
I'm hurting. Stop hurting me.
I would like to say,
I'm
please
in the room.
don't.
Was
I
that
already used my reaction.
Hang on, what was up, Dorky?
real quick before you roll those dice, Jeff? Was that one attack at advantage, or was that two separate attacks? One's a 19, one's a 20.
One's a 19, one's a 20.
Silvery barbs in the 20.
Man. Yee. Oh! 12,
Yeah.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
All right, but the 19 does, yeah?
Nice.
The 19 just hits.
Man.
Only because I'm still holding my shield with my good arm.
Jake, where's the advantage going?
Oh, we'll give it to Lorwyn. Uses a melee weapon, right? Who's doing some swing and attack damage? Yeah. We'll give
Okay,
it to
that
Lorwyn.
is an even 20 on the first hit,
Okay.
plus 4, 24.
Advantage.
This is going to Thylo.
Your next attack, you can use at advantage. Or I think, actually, it's...
Are you calling
More
out
than
damage
that.
numbers?
Yes, 24 damage to Thylo. And you are grappled. It is then going to drag you across the room towards Eshna, where it is going to make 2 more swings.
He's right next to me. What do you mean towards that?
It looks cool.
Okay.
What if I ask it to please don't do that? I said
Animal
please.
handling, go!
First
Oh
one
wait,
to
it's
hit
an animal? No, thank
is
you.
a 21. Second one to hit is a 22.
No.
I would like to request,
Kidding.
Jeff, that
Yes.
you
For
switch your
both.
dice.
Switch my dice.
Yeah.
Dice jail,
I
they're
don't know
too
about that
good.
one.
Yeah, they're too good.
It's the same dice I've been using all campaign. First swing is 16
Likely story.
damage.
Of what type?
Oh, thank you. That is piercing.
I have resistances. Okay, not against sharp things.
And another 13 plus 4, 17 piercing damage. And you are grappled.
17,
Yep.
you said? Okay. Ah! Owie!
All right.
How
and
are you
for-
guys looking?
I'm fine.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
I look like I don't want to be here.
I'm not even a half yet, so don't worry
I'm
about
2
me.
points from half.
Next nightmare.
Reaction!
Well,
What's
Burn.
Hellish rebuke.
Burn!
Levy just yells as soon as she
Burn!
sees the hit. Hellish rebuke.
Dexterity 19!
just like flying through the air.
Jumping in the cracks between Byron, like, hey.
That is a
Make a 19 dex save.
it's a 5.
Good.
Plus dex to a 9.
6 plus 7 plus 8. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Ain't that neat? It just turns. You should know this too.
21 fire damage.
I think we have the same feed, Jeff.
Yeah.
It was
That's
a
the same
meme.
feat?
Feed like
Oh.
social media.
Oh.
Okay. 2 swings on Anarian from the next nightmare.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right, first swing.
Oh, wait, yeah, wait. Those hits against me are supposed to be at disadvantage. I have a fancy flower on my chest.
She
Okay.
does have a fancy flower on her chest.
Then let's run it back.
So the first one hit me for sure.
Okay.
So that second 17, I'm gonna heal back. And you try that second one again.
Okay. Okay.
The magnet chair may have taken my top, but it did not take my flower.
It didn't take your top. No.
He's like,
Kylo
no.
would be blinded as well as deafened if he would be like, I'm wow, look, a roof.
Wrong launch
That's
shot.
so-
We have intense horror themes, but never nudity.
Yeah. You should have
can't
seen
just
when
fade to
Jeff
black
killed a
mid-fight.
manatee, but boobs? No. But graphic manatee murder? Totally on the table.
It's fine.
Made me cry.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you dragged a manatee out of the water
I forgot you were
brutally.
playing a vegan.
And I'm like, whoa. I can talk to that. It has sentience.
So the next attack.
It has a lot of big feelings right now. Oh, not anymore.
It don't.
Oh,
Oops,
Oh.
no.
Now
Well,
it
that
goes well
handled
with a
that.
nice olive oil drizzle and some crispy.
I'm just like, I want a salad, and I'm just taking the lettuce.
Meanwhile, Jeff is beating baby seals on screen in front of you.
Okay. At disadvantage,
Miss.
correct? That's going to miss with a
Good.
3 plus 8. I assume an 11 misses.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Over to Anarian.
Sorry.
You're good. You're fine. Anarian, have I swung on you yet? I don't think I
Not
have.
yet.
Okay.
not yet.
But do it at disadvantage.
Right.
Yes.
15 plus 8. Math.
That was your high roll?
More than
Yeah, I rolled
20.
a 19 and a 15.
It-
Yes, more than 20.
It-
15
Yeah.
plus 8.
15 plus
Okay.
8 is 23.
23,
Yeah,
thank you.
that-
All right, first grab, or first claw. 11 damage plus 4 to 15 piercing. And I'm swinging again. 19 to hit.
Does not.
Does not hit, okay. It is then going to swing on Sonari.
Ah,
Disadvantage applies to Sonari? Question mark?
sorry.
It was just foresight for me. I have foresight,
Okay.
so I have disadvantage on.
Swinging on Sonari.
And this is just a nightmare?
Yes. First one with 11 to hit, I assume misses.
Mm-hmm.
Second one with a 23 to hit.
She's gonna take it. Yeah, it hits.
Say again?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. For 16 piercing damage. And swings to hit again with a 26. Coming out to 12 piercing damage, and Sonari is grappled.
It's gonna be really awkward for that nightmare when Sonari is no longer a grappable size.
It's gonna be so embarrassed. Anarian, it is your turn, top of the
So-
round.
Am I correct in understanding that these nightmares each have 4 attacks?
That is correct.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to. Okay. Good. That being said, I'm gonna smack Byron upside the head
Okay. Yes, Levy.
with advantage.
You said we're at the top of the round.
Yeah.
Can we take a bathroom break?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's take a quick break, guys. We'll be right
I
back.
have to just holding dice in this.
Oh. And we're back. Vex Wild, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We're currently fighting this nobleman who's been crafting and summoning these nightmares to do his bidding. He feeds off of them, and they're all pretty potent. It's kind of a dire fight. We're in the thick of it. And that was the top of the round, so we start with Anarian.
Like I said, I'm gonna smack him upside the head.
All right.
Oh, actually, can we take another bathroom break? No. I get you.
27 to hit.
27 hits.
Does he take any extra from radiant damage, or can I just lump it all together?
Lump it all together.
31.
31 total. Okay.
That is all.
Grappled. Okay. All right, then the other nightmare that is in there with you guys is going to wail on Anarian. I got 2 crits here.
A disadvantage?
Oh, thank you.
What?
All right, re-rolling all those. First roll at disadvantage. Disadvantage. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Second swing. 2 19s.
Better than a 20.
Well, it's 19 plus 8.
Right, no. It's better than a 20, a natural 20.
Very true. All right, so that's 1 hit. I'm gonna keep rolling. 23 and 18, so 2 hits. And you are grappled.
So which attack is it that auto grapples me? Or is it an attack that you're choosing to make into a grapple?
No, it's in this case the armored claws. When hitting, if they manage to hit, you grapple.
And is that every single one of his attacks is the claws, or okay?
It's got some other attacks that it's not currently using, but it's got stuff it can do once you're grappled is the fun thing.
Fun, he says.
4. First hit is 26 damage. Second hit is 21 damage.
Dang.
And that brings us to Lorwyn and Sonari. Sonari, at the beginning of her turn, can make a DC 16 contested strength or athletics or acrobatics to escape the grapple.
Then Am I just matching Lorwyn's numbers then for that?
It is Sonari that is grappled.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, just for my numbers, I don't have them on my sheet.
Oh, Sonari has proficiency with athletics.
Okay, and I just need to know what her bonus number would be then.
It's strength, which she has a +5 in strength, and then proficiency bonus, which is another +5. So she adds +10.
Okay.
To athletics checks.
So it's a 22.
Nice. Yeah. Sonari manages to rip her way free from the nightmare's claws. And
Wonderful.
so begins your
Okay.
turn.
Cool. So Sonari breaks free. Both Lorwyn and Sonari feel just this sense of rage tying in from his being attacked and being brought down to such a state of health. Also, Sonari being free makes her much happier from being from being grappled. In this moment, their emotions really get super tied up, and inside of them, a heat and light start beaming from both of them. Sonari's veins start to become very prevalent as it looks like light itself is crawling through her body. And both Lorwyn, in his cracks and in his neck, beams of light start forming inside as they both curl up inside each other before exploding in a vicious, loud rage that echoes the entire room. As they scream, it's up to about 11 different voices come from both of them entwined. And in that moment, both of them have a shimmer of glow that just bright lights the room and then vanishes as Sonari has fully recharged.
Okay.
And they are both going to try and push past Byron because Lauren was trying to peek past to see what was down the hall and believes it'd be a better room for them to be in there. So they are going to both go at it.
Okay. So you're going to try to sneak past. You're going to try to squeeze past Byron.
Yeah.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity from one of the nightmares. The one
That's
that's on Sonari. Okay.
Yeah.
Does an 18 hit Sonari?
It meets it, but in that moment of them trying to do it, Lauren's going to react with his protective wings.
Nice. Raising her
And-
AC.
Raising her AC. So in that moment, as he pulls along her, just because they're trying to move quick, it's almost like himself is shielding through. And there's no one who can really see them right now, right?
Yeah, people can see you. For sure.
People can see them? Okay. So as he reaches his arm to try and pull her past to get through with him, his arm itself and the light that was just in him, vein-like crystal opals shoot through his arm and creates this iridescent wing that has ephemeral effect, mist that shoots off it and fades into nothing as it reaches around Sonari and covers her from the attack with bright light and
Awesome.
what would be to other people rainbows. But the sound itself sounds like crystals hardening and cracking as it reaches out to reach around her.
That's dope. The two of you move down the hallway into the room below.
Perfect. From what I can see in the picture, they have plenty of movement speed, so they can go anywhere in that room. They're going to try and get... how many squares is huge? I just want to know from my head.
3 by 3. You're gonna take up most of that room.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, so Sonari's gonna go down the hall to the very back, but one square up,
Okay.
and Lorwyn is going to be behind Eshna.
Okay. So Eshna and Thylo right now are both grappled by a nightmare.
Okay,
By
He's
the
going to
same
stand
nightmare.
the square closer to the door then. Like,
Okay.
so, like, Sonari's the one up and the B, so he's in that little square, the L of them there. And I've used my action and reaction, so I can't do anything to help them right now, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Sonari?
Sonari uses my
That's
turn.
right. Okay. That brings us to Byron.
No.
Would like to point out that at least one of these nightmares does not have his reaction anymore.
That's good to know.
That's one less counterspell to worry about.
You watch as he breathes in the kind of spectral nightmare mist that is falling off of these nightmares. And you watch as his one rotted black eye shines a bright green as he exhales. I need Inarian and Levy to make DC 16 con saves.
So glad I left the room.
Hey.
17.
17. Okay, you're good.
I should 17.
All right, you guys are good. You guys avoid the necrotic cloud that he briefly summons into the room. You guys watched him do this once before, but he's going to look back down the hallway. Let me check the map real quick on the lineup of the peeps. Double check that I'm not crazy. Thylo, and is the dragon in the doorway as well now?
So she is behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. In which are you?
So like you come in the door, square, Thilo, me, Sonari.
Okay. So
Okay.
this beam of arcane energy is going to go through the hallway, down the line into the room, hitting the three of you.
Okay. One. What do I have to roll?
Each of you needs a DC 16 dex save. To call black neon would be a hard picture to form, but the arcane magic that blasts from his hand down the hallway is inky and yet bright.
You said dex save.
Dex save of 16.
Is there any
Full
detriment
fail.
to that while being grappled?
Nope, grapple is a movement speed of 0, that's it.
Okay.
And technically
God, it feels like it should be so much.
What? No, that's not right. Ends when grapple is okay, never mind. Just movement speed 0.
Alright.
I
Does
know
it
both of
affect
them.
the one who's grappling them? Like, is it a whole area effect, or is it he can choose who gets affected?
He can choose.
Okay.
He is a wizard who is able to sculpt his spells.
Does it mean I can reroll?
That said, this is a spell. If anybody wishes to counterspell, what's that?
Inspiration means I can reroll?
Hmm.
Cool, I'm using my info.
Okay.
Yeah, I get my reaction back right after this. Lame. All right. I got an 18 on the dex save.
Okay.
I am a
You
quick
take
boy.
half damage.
Righteous.
I still fail.
Okay.
My dice are not being friends to me tonight.
Anyone who fails takes 18 necrotic damage. If you succeeded, you take 9.
Is that That's it.
Yeah.
I was expecting like and then also your mother dies.
Philo, you are up with Levy on deck.
Lauren is technically bleeding.
Okay.
No, the machine is leaking oil.
I got something for this. Don't worry.
Duct tape. Duct tape.
WD-40.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that like I forget that Philo has.
Just weld some clothes real quick.
Am I supposed to announce when I'm bleeding? Or is that supposed
You
to
don't have to. It's more cinematic than anything else.
You
Oh,
would
okay.
see it, so I mean,
Okay.
those who can see you.
I usually, if a thing can look bloody, I will usually throw that out there. Oh, 16 HP. Thanks. I'll put that right on Byron.
No.
He can't actually
feel it.
regain hit points because he's got necrotic shout, so that, like, sorry, big rip.
I will put that on the nightmare. that has Stylo and Eshna.
Can we do a roll-off, and if I win, I get it?
No.
Well, I went one in on that if that was a thing.
Yes, Sonari did go draconic full form.
No?
Oh, she did?
She did
No.
not.
She has
My
to take,
apologies.
no, yeah, she has to, I think it's is it a turn? Is it an action that she has to do?
Thylo, you are grappled, so the beginning of your turn, DC 16. Athletics or acrobatics?
I mean, it's gonna be acrobatics.
Okay.
We don't even have to pretend like I would think about making this an athletics check.
Okay.
I turn into a giant. Oh wait, I can. I'm not going to because that still would not help me. But that is 14 acrobatics.
Not enough. You are grappled.
That's fine. I
Remain
didn't.
grappled.
I'm going to drop my shield
Okay.
and pull out.
Clatters to the ground.
I'm gonna pull out a scroll.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the scroll, and cast Hold Person at level 3 from the scroll
Okay.
on both the nightmare next to me and also Byron.
Would not work on a
Because at
nightmare. That is
Okay,
not
well
a
then at
nightmare.
least. Really?
No, he looks more like a freakish crab thing.
This is more so like I didn't know that was the limitation on Hold Person.
Oh yeah.
Humanoids, yeah.
She's
Yeah,
a
there's
humanoid,
there's
huh?
another spell called Hold Monster.
Hold. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't really change what I had written down anyway. So, Hold Person on Byron.
All right,
Then
what's he need to make?
it's a Wisdom save.
Oh, that's actually low. I rolled a 4 + 1 to a 5. I will use a legendary resistance.
There it is.
His
Nice.
last?
His last?
Level 5 spell time.
We're getting there.
It's
And
our
then
house now.
the scroll just kind of burns up. And
Little bits of smoke
Bonus
sinking
action.
off the nightmare. Okay.
bonus action, I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna pop, I guess, behind. I want Sonari to be between me and Pain.
Sure.
Okay,
fair.
cool.
Pain? Oh. Pain. Like
Death.
pain.
You will
Definitely
know
remember
pain.
I can't remember. Did we want Byron to stay alive, or are we trying to kill him?
We got the information. We got the
Okay.
the
Yeah.
name of
Okay.
Tyrion Thorn.
He's weak
that
and
we wanna
useless,
go
and if we
find.
can make him feel really bad about himself right before we kill him, then that would be optimal.
I don't have vicious mockery on this character, or else that would be the way to kill him.
Don't worry, Ben
You
has
can
vicious
insult
mockery
him
built in.
anyways. You don't need vicious mockery.
We can just hear his feelings on the way down.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You guys remember I had that?
No.
Because I forgot.
I do that
And
all
with
the
my
time.
with my extra action, I'm gonna eat that fruit.
Okay, that's the last one.
Hey.
The last melon.
And the way that I'll describe this is like I take a bite of it, and then it just kind of like, you know how they describe that moment right before you die in like movies where everything just like slows down.
Okay, yeah.
It's that. So it's a full long rest, and like I feel as though I have lived that entire like 8 hours
Okay.
in the span of a moment. And so as a wizard, that means I studied my spell book.
So chat,
prepared
these
new
special fruits
spells.
that were given to the party by Eviosa,
And stolen.
and stolen, have the benefits of if you take an action to eat it, then you get a long rest. If you use a bonus action to eat it, you get a short rest. Now, with all those benefits of the long rest, one of them is that a wizard can switch up their spells. So, Thylo now has switched up his spell book.
I also would like to point out that I action surged before I ate it.
Oh, so you get your action surge back too. Wait, that's big brain.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
action surge,
Uh-huh.
and
grape and
I'm just
pomegranate.
gonna kind of. Hey, Laurelyn, have fun. Haste.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
So currently your AC is, you get a +2 to your AC.
Sure.
Your speed is doubled. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. And you can take an additional action on each of your turns to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Cool. Got it.
Amazing.
Got it.
Oh, and you can
Dog.
put that on.
Blast
Smart.
him.
All right. Okay, manages to land a hit.
Nice.
Oh God. So the cannon on Dog's back is a 17 is 2d20 for damage. I rolled an 18 and a 17, which I think is a 35.
18, 17 is 35, yeah.
The good
Holy-
rolls came in handy for us.
And then after the shot, the tippy tappies.
Good boy.
That's Thylo. Over to Levy with Eshna on deck.
All right. So, start going to swing. Gonna try and hit with the weapon. That should be good.
Nordic, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's over 20.
That hits.
You need me to math? Okay.
We
So-
need to math.
Were you grappled?
No.
No. Okay.
Was I?
No,
Did
you
I
weren't.
get grappled?
You weren't
Okay.
grappled.
How dare you have the audacity
Up
to
here
even...
up in this thing with the gumption.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Jake, you look like you're
But-
cuddling your art. You look like you're just leaned up against him.
My what?
Your art
On
on your template. On the
artwork
template.
Oh,
Sorry, Dorky, I got distracted.
No, you're good. I want to do two things.
Okay.
With this hit,
Okay.
I want to try and stunning strike.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Let me read this one more time
Okay.
because I'm using my my weapon that has a booming blade. So I'll voice out what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I was going to attach booming blade on the hit as well as stunning strike, but I don't think there's a point in doing both because with booming blade he gets in that moment gets a 1d8 thunder damage, and then when he moves gets 2d8 thunder damage.
And you do want to incentivize him to move into the lower room.
That's what I was thinking. So
Stunning
I
strike
wouldn't
would
want to
also
do.
make that tricky.
That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't want to do stunning strike, right?
That's up to you. I can see benefits in doing it just to lock him down, but also getting him to move into the bigger room will be a huge advantage for Sanari, the dragon.
Okay. I'm gonna not do the stunning strike just because this is my last stunning strike I'd be able to do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna save that, but I'm going to cast. I'm gonna use my 2 sorcerer points so that I can do booming blade.
Okay. Okay.
And so I need to roll that damage.
Whole party pulling out all the stops on this turn.
We're like, please die.
Thalo's like, I'm gonna cast 4 spells and get a long rest. Levy's like, I'm gonna stab him 28 times, and then tell him if he moves, he dies even harder.
Stab wounds.
Oh, that kills
Stab
people.
him 37 times in the chest.
Oh, I did not know that. Carl.
Where are his hands?
Annie is
His what?
suspicious about dog.
He's suspicious about dog?
She's yeah. Annie says I need us to get to RP tonight because I want to see if all my suspicions about dog are true.
Oh, and okay, I thought you said and he. I was like, we are I mean, if Byron is just now suspicious of dog, then
Yeah, right. Flint Westwood.
he's
thank
in
you
a
for the
much
follow.
worse state
Great
than I
name.
gave him credit for.
All right, Levy.
And I only get those 2 action attacks with physical hits, right? Not spells.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So it's going to be 5 thunder damage.
5 thunder. All right.
Not much, but it's something. If he moves within, I think it says 5 feet. I'd have to reread it. I'm pretty sure it's 5 feet. That's when the next 2D
Okay.
come in. And then I'm gonna try and hit him again with just my weapon.
And then I'm just gonna beat him again with
I'm just
this
gonna beat
cool
him 'cause he
rock
can't
I found on
move.
the ground.
Over 20.
What is your
It's
weapon, by the way?
15 plus 8.
Remind me.
My plus 3 glaive.
Yeah, hell yeah. Over 20, that hits.
And I'm gonna do the damage. Oh wait, sorry, wrong dice. That was a D8. 13. Flashing.
13 slashing. Alrighty.
And that's it for me.
All right, over to Eshna, and then it's the Nightmare's turn. Eshna,
Am I
DC
still grappled by
yep.
the nightmare?
DC 16, athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, that's a 14, so I'm gonna say we're probably good. Athletics plus 0. Acrobatics plus 1. Dang it! No!
A white man? No!
No!
No.
Oh. No, I don't want to use my reaction. I was like, reaction add. No, I'm fine. I'm fine sticking here.
Do you
I'm
have
saying grapple.
Okay.
do you have wheel and woe?
I do. I could add a d6, but that uses my reaction. I'd rather use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke, because it'll do more damage.
How are you looking?
I'm fine.
Last person who said that died on the
More
show.
than half.
One long
More
shot.
than half.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yep, but the last person who said that, when he said fine, lied and only had 7 hit points left.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm no liar. So the one that is grappling me, and I did roll for concentration, and I got a nat 20 on my concentration when I got hit.
Nice.
So Fairy Fire is still on. I am going to use my Gloomflower Corsage, and one of the petals is going to go down. And then I am going to use Primal Savagery. So while it's there, I'm just going to hold on to the Nightmare, and I'm just going to let my nails just grow into its skull.
Nice.
So that gives me a +6. And I have advantage because of the Fairy Fire. So that's going to be a 17 +6 +12.
Hang on.
So I got
I got this. 25 plus 12. 25 plus 12 is that
Yeah.
47? Yeah, that hits.
That's the hit. Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
Come here.
I just want to confirm. You said 4-7, 4d7
so.
to hit.
Yeah, 47 to hit.
And then, so it's 3d10 poison damage, and then it's going to take 3d6 psychic damage on top of that. And this is a cantrip. So, one of those is a 1. So 11, 16 poison damage.
Okay.
And then, no, another 1.
This one is officially
9, 10,
bloodied.
11 psychic damage on top of that.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my action. Obviously, I have no movement. I couldn't get out of it. And if I use, I have no more second level spells. Shoot, I can't Misty Step. And that's it. I have no bonus action that I can use because I can't use 2-weapon fighting
Okay.
because I didn't use the light melee weapon. Yeah, so that's it. That's my turn.
All right. So the nightmare that's
I'm
got a
just
hold
there
of
just-
you. Yeah, just tearing into it, kind of Wolverine-esque.
You want into my brain, my nails will go into your brain.
This one is looking rough, and it is its turn. As it
Real
turns.
quick, sorry, before, because I forgot. Lorwyn, you get 22 temp HP.
I got it.
And
Thank you.
Sonari gets 17.
And can I also say something?
Yeah.
Just to correct myself, I was actually supposed to roll 2d8 for that initial thunder damage, and then it's 3d8.
Do you want to add the extra D8 now?
If you'll let me.
Yeah.
Can she add interest to that, actually?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's been a turn.
DM, you've got a
that'd be
lawsuit
4.
on your hands. 4? Okay.
It actually adds up to 30 d8 now. It says it right here. I don't.
I'll make the rules.
Under section 25B of the
Subsection C.
Okay. So this nightmare is looking real rough. The one that's got a hold of you, Eshna. But he's got someone in his grips. So he's going to use his tear apart ability.
Disadvantage.
You need a DC 16 con save.
It's a 16 on the dice,
Ooh, very nice.
which makes it a 17. Woo!
You will take half of 60-10 piercing.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
This is why they're trying to grapple everybody.
And
Ow.
here I just thought they wanted hugs.
I thought they just wanted to take over my body.
We'll get there.
No.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
Tell everybody I'm on my way. That is going to come out to half of 47 piercing damage.
Ben.
It was 47.
47
Yeah.
divided by 2?
24 if you round up, 23 if you round down.
24.
You round up. Okay.
Nice.
Now
Thanks
it can
for
only
the
make
10 HP,
two.
Anarian.
Now it can only make 2 armored claw attacks because you used tear apart.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, thank you. First swing on Eshna. That is a 12 to hit.
Nice.
And now it is going to swing, I believe Lorwyn is closest now to this nightmare, aside from Eshna.
I think so.
All right. Get swung on at disadvantage. Well, that's a 1. He hits the chair. And the chair cracks and breaks into itself, and the various pipes start leaking out this black fluid. And this black fluid sizzles and pops, and it seems to eat into the floor and the chair a little bit.
Look at Ben's face.
The nightmare that has you, Eshna, that broke the chair, seems to recoil backwards away from the room, provoking an opportunity of attack from Lorwyn.
So
You get 1 action attack.
Okay, let me just pull that up. Sorry. I was not prepared. Okay, so I am going to use the opportunity attack. And I just want to make sure, because I know if I do things opportunity attack, something happens.
Sentinel.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, so it will have 0 movement speed if I hit it.
If you hit.
Okay, big bet.
And I still haven't identified the trident, so I'll need you to help me with whatever that additional stuff my character does not know.
Absolutely.
To hit is... Why can't I do math right now? 23.
23 hits.
Cool.
So that's going to be 1d8 plus 2d10 thunder.
Force?
Force. Thank you.
Okay.
It's just nasty. Force breaker, go burr.
Uh, 10 damage. And remove all movement speed.
10 damage. Okay.
And
You-
then I never mind.
Okay.
I misread it. Yep.
You turn as it's fleeing backwards and slice into it with the trident, and it recoils and curls up on the thing, and then actually will stay there, and the acidic pooling is going to slowly creep across its feet, and it is going to take damage from that boy howdy.
What is this ooze?
Takes 21 damage and actually dies.
Oh, sorry. You weren't here. So we found a room last session with like tubes, and these nightmares were in the tubes. And Levy, against all my better judgment, decided to pull a lever. And the tubes were filled with like bubbling black tar that just killed all of the nightmares. So that's
Excuse me,
part of the reason I
pulled
wanted to
the
come in.
lever.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
applied the logic for which one
It
to
was
roll.
a two-person
Correct
effort,
answer.
and Philo did not want to be one of the people.
So Eshna, you were actually freed as this thing just slowly boils into nothingness, is burning away into
I wanna, like, as it's burning away, I want to just like push it down with the claws that are still in its skull until it like singes just like the edge of my claws, and I'm like, that looks cool. Yeah.
all right, which is going to bring us to one of the nightmares by Anarian.
Can I get an updated map?
If I dip my nails from pushing it
yeah.
into it, can I get the goo on my nails without it touching me?
Make a survival check.
Sleight
If
of
you fail
nails.
it, it's gonna be bad.
It's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Dip
I
weapon
will
in
survive.
tar?
It's
18.
tarry. 18.
The nails be long. Primal Savagery gives you really long nails.
We have a wizard with
Like-
prestidigitation, so we can just clean it later. It's fine.
Like
I
I'm
would
like
rather
that woman
study
that
it.
you're like afraid of, that
Uh-huh.
like has to handle
You
everything.
manage to dip your nails in the underside of the nails in this bubbling, fizzing tar.
Gross.
Those nails, I realize that it's because of primal savagery, but for example, if Anarian were to dip his sword in there, there will be a bonus, but the sword, if not magical, will eventually be destroyed,
Erosive.
just like these nails.
So my magical mace will be just fine.
Can't be destroyed by this substance, so okay, so now for the nightmare that is by Anarian and Levy. It's going to shriek. I need both of you to make DC 16 wisdom saving throws.
Sorry, who will need saving throws?
You and Levy.
And
You
we
said
had
wisdom?
advantage.
DC 16 wisdom.
Oh, easy game.
I got 19 on the die.
Nice.
I also got 19.
Nice. You guys do not
Win.
fall asleep for a minute.
I don't know
Yes,
if
like
I
strong
even
warforged.
can.
Oh, that's what it does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wouldn't have worked on me anyway.
That's true.
I didn't fall asleep when I tried doing it to me earlier.
That's true. Yeah.
Half this party don't sleep.
Doesn't mean they don't have the ability. It's
Do
kind
you
of
know
fun.
what
It's just
I-
sometimes, you see it in there. It'd be a little nice.
Next
I don't
season,
counter game.
we should form the Beastie Boys party, and everyone has to take a race that doesn't sleep, and then every time we go anywhere, we have to sing "No Sleep Till Brooklyn."
It is now
That's
going to
all bird.
use its ability called Greater Psychoport. The quarry teleports up to 120 feet to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of a creature, or up to a mile in an occupied space within 5 feet of a creature it has used its Dream Invader ability on. All right, so it is going to appear next to Philo,
Can if it wants to.
filling up that back end of the room, looking at the party.
Whack him with your arm.
Is going to bring us up to Anarian.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's just gonna. First of all, this was nightmare number 3 or nightmare number 1.
Nightmare number 3.
Okay, cool.
Nightmare
Second of all,
number 2
he's
is
just gonna
dead.
end his turn next to me.
Mhm.
Make a wisdom save.
Disadvantage? Question mark?
The trap card's been activated.
I don't think
Um,
disadvantage.
No, I don't.
Huh. That is a 6 plus wisdom. Wisdom is 4. 10.
When a creature you can see ends its turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to force the creature to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13. Unless the save succeeds, the creature is charmed by you for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor. The creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success.
Does it say dream stupor?
A dreamy stupor.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Dream light.
It gets down.
It pops up. I pull out a rock with a signal on it, with a sigil on it. I go, stay there.
Interesting. Okay. He's
Rune Knight,
stupid.
baby.
Nicely done. All right, Anarian.
Okay.
I never use it because the DC is 13. I'm like, this will never work.
There's no chance. So N2 is dead, N3 is now in the room with Thilo and Eshna stupefied.
Yes. And M1 is still in there with you guys, though.
N1 is grappling me currently?
I don't have that marked. Oh, yes, did succeed in grappling you. So DC 16, athletics or acrobatics, and you now know that it has a tear apart ability that does a lot of damage.
On its turn,
Wait,
though.
Yes.
N2 died?
N2 died, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And
missed
M3
that
is in
detail.
the
It
lower
went down
room.
into the goo.
Okay.
Is the goo still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it still growing?
That is,
Yes.
that is a 12.
12.
So I believe I remain grappled.
You remain grappled,
Okay.
which means just your movement speed is 0.
But Byron is still next to me.
Yep.
And,
And you
so
can
is,
see now with the loss of his second nightmare, he's starting to hunch, and you can see the array of like ticks across his face, the twitching.
How does he look?
Yeah.
Well, he came
Angry.
into the fight bloodied
Bloodied. Okay.
because you guys fought him on Dragonback outside the dungeon. Kiki.
So now he's really bloody?
He's
Or still
certainly-
just bloody?
He's looking rough, but he's looking more and more feral as well.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
How does the nightmare look?
It's
It's
taken a
holding-
grand
it's-
total of 19 damage.
Hmm.
Most of the damage that this entire fight has been on one nightmare.
Right. All right. Well, YOLO, I guess. Hang on. Is this a bonus action or an action?
Good to see you.
That's stupid. Okay.
Oh, before Anarian gets to roll anything, can we take a bathroom break?
Haha. So,
We'll wait till Inarian's done.
I'm not rolling anything this time. They're rolling things. So,
It's going on the bingo card.
oh, perfect. Okay. So Anarian is constricted or whatever. And he's going to point at Byron.
Okay.
You.
And I need a Constitution saving throw from him, from Nightmare 1 and 3.
Okay. And Byron, is it disadvantage? Because of your aura?
For sure. Let me check.
Let's just say yeah. Just don't move.
No, it's just regular.
Okay. That is 3. 2 plus 1.
Oh. All right. What about the nightmares?
Well, what is it? Let me see if I'll try to counterspell it.
Oh, you won't be able to because it is subtle spelled. So go ahead and give me that. Go ahead and give me that. Give me those rolls, boy.
Oh no. Okay. That's 9.
Which is why I just pointed and did
for
not say or
the-
do anything else.
Nice. 9 for Nightmare 1.
All right.
And
Nightmare 3 is charmed incapacitated.
Well, does that break on damage?
No.
Oh, good. Okay, cool.
That's why I was making this face. You can do whatever you want to him. He only gets to make the saving throw again at the end of his turns.
oh, brutal. Brutal. Okay. Wisdom. That's a 15 for the third nightmare?
Fails.
Okay, all 3 fail.
All right.
Kill him.
Oh, the subtle cast is brutal.
It's
so
my
brutal.
favorite thing in the universe. If you're
Shane.
playing a caster and you don't take Metamagic Adept, you're doing it wrong. Like, you absolutely have to take Metamagic Adept.
Because you can't counterspell a subtle cast spell.
Oh.
Yeah. Because you have to know the spell is happening to counter it. But the subtle cast says you cannot by any means perceive this spell being cast until it's too late.
So Anari just points, and a small beam of light shoots from it and sticks to Byron's chest and detonates
What is
as Sunburst activates.
Okay.
So they all
Oh,
fail, so that's
no.
going to be 12d6 radiant damage,
Oh,
and they are
no.
blinded for a minute.
Oh no!
By the way, posture check and stretch from chat.
Blinded. My nightmares can be blinded.
The nightmares aren't, they're not like undead, right?
No,
Okay.
They're about to be
aberrations.
dead.
I hope so.
I was like, they have eyes.
Good God, you blinded Byron.
Blinded by the light. All right, so now let me just.
Doesn't
let me
have
just-
immunity to blinded. No.
That sucks, buddy.
No. No.
Damnation being alone in
disadvantage.
uh, 55 radiant damage.
Oh my God. Oof.
Yeah.
Nightmare 1, the one that's holding you, is dead.
Heck yeah.
That was the hope.
It's at 55.
Yeah.
Okay. Byron's still up. As is Nightmare 3.
Um. Saving throw spells aren't counted as attacks, correct?
They are not spell attacks. So, correct.
As long as you don't make an attack roll. That's the
We call
general
this
guideline.
orbital bombardment. Yeah. Yeah.
If
Inari
I-
just called down a stratagem.
If I grab like my side knife
Okay.
in an offhand, can I make a bonus action attack?
Yes, but you won't have any proficiencies, I don't think.
I mean, you know, YOLO.
I don't.
Are you talking about like 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah, because I mean, I have it as a bonus action here.
But
Oh, if it's already baked in as a bonus action, that's fine.
I mean, every character has 2-weapon fighting if they have.
yeah, your first attack was you used your action to make a spell to cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
So now you can't use.
Okay.
You have to attack with the weapon in your main hand in order to use the bonus action of 2-weapon fighting.
That's right. That's right.
Big
It
Sag.
also has to be a light weapon,
Right.
both of them.
Much like-
Unless I mean, there's a couple feats that can change that up a little bit, but
Then in that case, I will do nothing else because I've cast a spell and can't cast another.
Okay. That brings us to Lorwyn.
Are we taking the break?
Oh, that's right. We'll be right back, chat. Wait. Throw it off.
I wasn't saying it. I was just doing.
I was thrown off.
Why?
I got.
You were just frozen like that. It freaks me out.
The cord on my arm is still like. But
All right, Lorwyn, you are up.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm looking at the map just to make sure there's the nightmare behind Sonari, with Philo in the corner. No one other than Lorwyn is in front of Sonari.
Correct.
Right.
And then down the hall, north, is where Byron is.
Right in the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Just
Okay.
a heads up, I am also in the hall.
Oh, true. Past Byron is
Just
Where?
in case I'm behind Byron
You're behind me.
from
Oh.
your view,
North, south, east, and west of Byron.
or I'm
Prison.
behind Anarian.
Okay, but so we have the hall, then we have B, and then 2 to the right. So you guys aren't directly in the hallway, right?
Yeah, so if you just shoot a beam right down that hallway, we should be fine, and Byron.
Yeah.
should
Thank
not
you.
be.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
Okay,
I'm really
okay.
confused there for a second.
Let her rip.
Okay. So,
Dorky, if you die, I'll heal you. It's fine.
Gee, thanks.
so just a
So-
send us stuff from over the shoulder. You're gonna be fine.
so, still with the echoing, but dissipating rage they got from earlier, now feeling the haste in their effects, they believe anything seems to be possible, which both can be very well seen by everyone on their expressions, how happy Sonari and Lauren are about to be. Lorwyn turns around and reaches a hand towards Sonari, and she takes his hand as they go into a quick little spin. As they go into a spin, you see mist slowly start enveloping both of them as they decide to trade locations in a quick little dance. But as Sonari switches places into Lorwyn's, as her lovely gown falls to the wayside, she's standing there menacingly, looking straight down this hall. And she just has a quick grin before the mist that was around her erupts. The whole area around her is now cascaded in diamond dust as a shadow, this large figure appears as Sonari is fully now transformed into her new huge dragon. And she has taken up this entire space. Sonari's looks have changed as she has grown. So not only is her skin under the levels of platinum, her opalescent scales trail down her neck and swirl into the cusps of her shoulders that reach into the base of her wings. And then the gold and onyx horns that were just 2 sets now have one sprouted up the middle, curling outwards. That's 3 spikes towards her face. And then down, and then with the same opalescent shimmer that breathes from her chin, a stalactite beard of platinum and crystal that just skates downwards. Her wings now cascading beyond Lorwyn and the others that are nearby looks very similar to the ones that Lorwyn pushed out himself as he used before with his protective wings. But these ones are much more magnificent as they are reflecting all possible light sources inside them, giving it an ethereal opalescent glow. And the platinum that is inside the dark cracks of her scales radiates with the dark onyx that was reflected in her horns. And every crack and every crevice, all the way to her claws, are the small, thin gold vein that reaches outwards. As Sonari is fully birthed into a new, huge dragon.
Hell yeah.
Shane, have you ever thought about writing a book teaching how to use descriptive language?
I have not.
Give it a think over, maybe.
I guess I could.
I'm
Or
over
just
here
write a
like,
book.
I shoot a spark of light and it explodes, and he's over here like describing the most magnificent thing I've ever heard.
So
There's
Laura,
the 3
Yeah,
levels
Godfrey.
of D&D player, I think. There's the
Sorry?
there's the Anarian, I cast this and it happens. And then there's the Ben where it's like, before I cast this, I want to think of something really snarky to say. And then I cast that. And then there's Shane, who writes a full poem.
It's glorious. All right, so what do you do?
So as the mist fades, Lauren is there beside her, and then he trails his finger down her, where his hand openly palms towards him and says, "Release, but in Draconic." Of course, I don't have my words with me, but I believe it's a haka. And so she
Damn.
so
Okay, Dovahkiin.
and she then steadies herself as she lowers her head into the doorway of the hall and does her breath directly at Byron.
Does she have her breath attack back?
Yeah, I've recharged.
Fuck. Okay. That is a dex save from me and Levy, if I remember, if I heard correctly.
No one
No.
no
It
one's in the
should
way other
be,
than
'cause
you.
she's not
Okay.
in the way.
Then
And I don't think it's a dex. Let me just double check. Sorry, no. Constitution.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried this tango before.
I'm gonna need help with math.
I rolled a 6 plus 4.
Ooh.
Sorry, the full
I rolled a 10.
You
Buddy.
fail.
And that
Byron-
sucks.
Byron disintegrate? What?
Byron dead?
All right. So now I have to roll. Let me just go back to my page to make sure I'm doing it right. 16 d6s.
16d6.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna need help because I don't have my usual stuff with me to count this.
I can roll it for
Just
you.
start shouting numbers and I'll add it.
I just need some person to count how many times I roll and some person to do the math. That's it.
All right, I'll count how many you roll because I don't do math.
Okay, cool. Okay. 1, 5, 2, 5, 5, 6, 2, 5, 4, 2, 6, 6, 2, 2, 4, 1.
All right.
57.
Wow.
Sonari, how do you want to do this?
Yeah. Denari, as she lowers her head into the entrance of the hall, grits her claws into the ground, crumbling it beneath the force that she's about to unleash. Her body lights from tail to head, the veins shimmering, the gold getting brighter and brighter, her wings sucking in what looks like all light around her as it dims before her whole entire chest lights up. The stalactites inside of her beard are echoing as the once piercing sound that used to be from her breath is now radiating. It is expanding as if all silent whispers are being taken from the area and shot towards the one direction before she opens her mouth, and all quiet as the beam suddenly shoots away through, encasing the ground, and the sound erupts afterwards, aiming nothing but a ethereal, white, hot, incredible beam of colors and just pure destruction, tearing apart at the halls and bleaching everything as there's no color left, directly towards Byron, that once it hits him, he can't be seen.
It blows a hole in the adjourning wall.
Wow.
I think that'd be really fun to see from Anari and Levy's perspective because they couldn't see any of this.
The wonderful.
Just a train of energy just gets shot out of this tunnel.
The wonderful thing about her breath now, she's a huge dragon, is that the sound comes after the visible effect.
It's great too because he doesn't see it coming because he's blinded. So he's just like, "What's that noise?"
All right. Yeah, the corpse crumples and is this kind of gray streak of ash and cloth and breakage. Like the shadow on the floor before him.
Mm.
The nightmare.
Yeah. Okay.
Die.
Well, is going to
Make a saving throw.
Okay.
At the end of its turn, it makes a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
That's true. It's stupid. It continues to be stupid. All of the other nightmares in this vicinity begin teleporting away, and they can teleport up to a mile. And quickly, havoc is wreaked within this bunker, and you hear other things going wrong. People fighting people. Levy. You see the scarred form of what was Lord Byron Doa. And you notice that the cloak he was wearing remains intact.
Ooh.
And as you kind of I assume you're going to approach it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, oh yeah.
Scooping down and lifting it up. It has the blue and sorry, it doesn't have the blue. What are the colors? I'll get to the colors in a bit. This is the Cloak of Displacement. The Cloak of Displacement. While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take the damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. This property is suppressed while you are incapacitated, restrained, or otherwise unable to move. And it does require attunement.
Oh, that's cool.
You also notice a small glowing blue key on a little silver necklace. Anarian, as Levy is pulling up this cloak, from underneath it, falling from inside of it, you see that rotted green, pale, and black eye just splat onto the floor.
Gross. I'll pick it up.
Okay, you pick
Clean
it
that
up.
up.
It
Clean it up.
Ew,
you
gross.
see the pupil does not move, as it is like the other one you saw earlier when you were shining light on it. It like contracted and stuff like that. This does not do any of that. It seems to be a lifeless eyeball, clearly magical in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
This black fizzing oil and tar continues to spread, and just as you're like, that's gonna fill the room, where the chair was disintegrates downward, and there's this loud open sound that is suddenly brought to the party's attention as the floor is eating away at the center, and you can see the ocean below.
I was gonna
Who's
ask
in the
if
room
I
with me?
With you would be Thylo and Eshna.
Guess what, guys? I can carry 3 people now.
Nice. We have to go to
Um,
room 5 to get the halflings.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if I could fill a jar with some of that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It was in glass tubes earlier, so I.
It was in glass tubes earlier. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
All right, yeah. Make a medicine check. Eshna, Taylor, actually.
Oh.
Roll me a D2.
A D2?
Mm-hmm.
Flip a coin.
Don't have a
You can
coin.
also alternatively pick odds or evens on any die.
I'm good. Okay. Odds are 1s, evens are 2s. Well, duh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even.
Uh huh.
Evens?
Even.
Okay. Room 5. Are we heading that way?
before we head that way. One, I rolled an 11 on the die, so that's a 22 on my medicine check.
You take 14 points of acid damage and do not succeed.
Oh, you think I was going to use my real hand to do that? I'm mage handing that.
You lose the mage hand then.
That's fine. I have the whatever feat. I just it's there. It's invisible. I can use it as a bonus action.
Unseen servant?
No.
Telekinetic one.
Telekinetic. That's what it is. No verbal somatic components. It's just like I think about it and it's there.
Your second attempt, you use your telekinetic abilities to put the fizzing tar in a vial or a mason jar of a kind.
Cool.
You do note that it seems to be cooling.
Oh, so I don't feel like we're in danger of like the Halo 3 final level happening to us right now.
You're always in danger of the Halo 3 final level happening right now, but
You're right.
No spoilers. I have to play it soon. I've done a very good job at avoiding them so far.
I do wanna check in on my familiar. Once I get like close enough to it to look through its eyes and see where
okay.
the little halflings are and stuff like that.
You check in. You switch your focus to your familiar, your tiny little spectral cub that tumbles and follows after the two halflings. You see Dom with a very panicked look. He has a knife wound and this purple burn mark across his face.
Oh.
And boy, if he ain't laden, boy, if you don't have just a pillowcase full of goodies. And he's currently like walking super quietly through a dark hallway, and you watch as he steps sideways, counts in his head, moves forward, counts in his head, steps the other way again, and continues just moving down a clearly trapped hallway of some kind. And the bear is just plodding along. You don't see Jenny.
No.
Can I send the bear to go look for Jenny?
The bear turns and goes back to an area, and you find a lot of blood, but no body. Bear watched as something bad happened here, so it knew to come back to this spot.
Jenny's super dead.
There's
Yeah.
no body
Explosion!
Jenny at all.
It looks like you know that slow-mo video that went viral a long time ago of like one person setting off one mouse trap and like a wave of mouse traps? Think of that, but with bear traps.
She's not like in one of them.
You don't see. You can continue to investigate further downward.
I want to investigate because I can cast like touch spells through my familiar.
Okay. Okay. Make a perception check through the bear as it follows after a blood trail.
Let me see what its perception is. Oh, it's not gonna be good. 8.
Okay. The bear spends this time looking about but doesn't manage to find Jenny.
Dang it. Okay. Rat. Okay. I'll send the bear back to accompany the other guy.
Okay.
I would like to do a perception check down the hole that's leading to the ocean just to see if there's anything of interest down there that I can see.
Sure. Taking a look
If
down.
if it gets dark, I have very far dark vision.
Okay. It is early evening, and so what you see is it's about sunset. and so the water below you is a frothing orange and pink, and you can see this acid filling into the ocean, and you see a long black streak of it heading towards one of the whirlpools and then spreading.
So I can see a whirlpool out there,
Yeah.
which would be unfriendly to us.
Yeah.
Do I get a sense of just danger now? Like, I don't want to go this way?
No.
How deep is it?
You're looking at about a 200-foot drop and out onto open ocean. You're not sure on
Okay,
the
so it's
depth.
not like... Okay, so like if I flew down there in Sonari, I'll just be outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to relay that information to everyone, what I just saw from my insight from them.
Okay.
And just see what they're wanting to do in case that it would be a possible escape if we need to escape from certain angles and things like that.
Actually, you see Dom reach room 5 and like hide under a corpse.
I have an idea. Oh, Taylor, you muted.
Sorry. I'll wait for Thylo's idea. But I will relay that Dom is waiting in room 5 for us hiding.
Okay, cool. Then perfect. All right, cool. Dimension door can take myself and one willing creature to an exact position, as long as I can describe it, which I can. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I kind of want to just like get my shield, put that on my back, get my arm, and then I want to stand over Byron.
Okay.
And like squat down and say, my dad was right to not worry about you. And the chain circle was also right to leave you here. And then just stand up. Good job, dog. I'm gonna put my arm back on, rotate it a couple of times, open the palm, and then just dimension door.
Okay. Into room 5.
Well, I was gonna wait for Eshna if she wanted to come with me. And then as far as telepathically, I would just tell the rest of you. Anarian, Levy, if you'd like to ride Sonari out of here and meet us out front, we're gonna go save Dom. Oh, and somebody hold on to dog.
As you boom, the rest of the party is as Eshna and Thylo poof away, you just hear the saddest abandoned whirring noise from dog.
Oh no, I would tell dog I'm gonna be right back.
But
No.
you didn't.
Dog, I'll be right back.
The two of you.
Oh no, it's okay. Pet.
The two of you teleport into the room, and Dom peeks out, and then, all right, we getting out of here?
Yes, we are.
There's Jenny.
I'm not telepathically linked to Dom, so I'm just kind of like looking at Eshna, like between them, like trying really hard to read lips.
We're ready, Thylo.
Oh. Well, let's leave.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Moving back
I'm
out.
just gonna start walking towards the door.
Okay. The party does manage to leave the mage
Okay, cool.
breaker's bunker.
Did we get everything we want from there, by the way? Like, this is just a general question, because I wasn't here last week, so I don't know.
What?
Hold on. You sound really muffled. Is
What'd you
your
say?
microphone covered by something?
Did we get everything we wanted from there last week and stuff like that?
I think Dom has a bag full of all the stuff from that's like useful from the big main vault. We sent someone that we ran into to go get it in return for getting them out of here.
Okay.
They also
Awesome.
got a platinum. piece.
Yeah.
Do we happen to see like the rest of the party? Like, do we happen to see Jenny as we're leaving, like as we're going out?
Yeah, easily. You guys, assuming, well,
Oh,
Sorry,
easily
passive
we-
perception.
no. Jenny, no. You don't find Jenny. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I was so excited. I was like, oh!
Is
I mean, I meant find her body because I know she's dead, but like,
You don't find one, no.
Oh, that's
what
great.
about the druid guy?
sorry, love. I thought I might be able to get your platinum back, but
Fine.
oh well.
Tyne,
He waited up front.
Philo, and Eshna, you guys would come
Yeah.
across Tyne, sees you guys and pops out of sea urchin form, and is going to pick up his pet sea urchin and be like, "What's the move then?"
Is real quick, is Dom like really struggling to hold the bag of goodies?
No.
Okay.
That bodes ill.
Bleep. Bleep, please.
Hey, Tyne, the plan is definitely to get the heck out of here.
All right. You gonna be an eagle?
No.
Sorry, I forgot. Tyne spoke like this. Oh,
I am out of wild shape from the fight about an hour and a half ago. Just looks at Thylo confused.
I've got one left in the pocket. Let's get out of here. As Tyne turns into
Please,
a
let's.
giant eagle.
I'm gonna like
Since
kind of like
Sonari can do 3, we're good.
You were good, yeah.
Dog is held by Dragonclaw. It's just like.
I'm going on the eagle.
the eagle's full. That's got Eshna, Thylo,
Dang
and
Why don't you want to go into scenario?
So we have Eshna, Thylo, Dom,
Yeah.
Tyne, Levy, Anarian, Lorwyn, Sonari. Sonari
Dog.
doesn't need to be carried. And
Dog
dog.
is in
Yeah.
fog.
So
Good.
Sonari doesn't need to be carried and can also carry 3 more. Bop, bop, bop. Tyne doesn't need to be carried and can also carry 2 more. Bop, bop.
unless Dom is the lightest halfling ever.
Uh-oh. Sounds like we might have to get a boat.
Where are
Are there
we
any
trying to fly
boats
to?
on the shore?
Not on this spot. Eshna, you clamber down by the water thinking of options, and you can see around the island way that you can traverse or swim in the water. If you swim in the water, you risk the whirlpools. Or you can clamber over the rocks to follow.
I'm gonna
Along the
try to do a
side.
clamber first.
Okay.
Because I'm not particularly strong.
Make a survival
What-
check.
Okay.
What if we got to a flat land and did a long rest, and then people got their stuff back, and we could?
We gotta
Okay.
get out first, and we have more butts than we have seats total.
How far would we need to go to get to kind of like anywhere we can rest?
You guys could land on one of these mountain islands and risk it, because it is possible that it won't be safe there long term.
What if? How far away is the hole that we're in to the entrance of the Mage Workers base?
On the far side of the island. Taylor, what did you get? Okay, a nat 1. That is unfortunate. You managed to step on something that pinches you real hard, and it throws you off balance, and you fall, and you're in the drink.
Ah!
Now I need you to make a dex
Time!
check.
Fly me to the.
All right.
Fly me to the boat.
Time is like.
16 plus 1, 7. Oh, dex check plus 1, 17.
Okay. You manage to keep your head above water as that current tries to pull you under, and then talons scoop you up. Flies you around the side, leaving Thylo and Dom for a minute.
Can I try swimming?
You can try, yeah.
You're on a dragon.
But that was the way to get to the boat, right?
You
That
guys,
we needed to swim?
we went out the front. You guys went out the hole in 35.
I
Oh.
would like to just look up
You
to
could
the
fly
sky.
the dragon to the ship, probably.
I kind of just want to announce to the sky, hey, Matisse, we might have some information for you that you would find interesting.
Hey, well, you hear in your head from Thylo. Thylo, you hear in your head, it's Wilhelm Can Salmon Ham.
Oh,
It goes,
no.
hey, boy, hey, where are you?
I mean, she would know the. If I were to say the grip,
Okay.
Icebreaker.
the Mage Breaker's bunker in the grip, she would know. Okay, yeah, I'd be like, we're currently right on the front steps of the Mage Breaker's bunker.
Oh,
in the
how did
grips.
it go? As you hear him focusing on other things as he's gearing up for something.
Oh, I mean, I think it went well. We met a guy named Byron.
Oh.
Things didn't go very well for him. You know, I think we're hot on the trail of my father, but also we learned some pretty big information about the Chain Circle and their plans with the Wish spell.
Yes. You need to come here?
Oh, if you could, we would love that. Just to let you know beforehand, we have a halfling named Dom that, you know, he's just a guy. He kind of just wants to go about his life. So if we could just get him into a nice spot, I think he'd be more than happy with that. And also a metal dog. His name is Dog.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see here. Hold your breath, everyone. And tie your shoelaces. Thylo, you have like a split second to process that information before the party as a whole is ported.
Hold you just tie your breath.
And anyone who wants to fight it can roll a wisdom save, but I imagine they would be aware of the sensation that's about to happen to them. Yeah, buddy.
Is Sonar being teleported in full dragon form?
Yes.
Oh god, fuck.
And that is where we will pick up next episode.
Oh boy.
Chat, thank you so much for being here. We will be doing a raid. I haven't had my ring light on the whole time. We're going to be doing a raid. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Mr. Feffers, the Humble Dungeon Master. We have fully edited episodes on the YouTube, and if you would like to join our community, you can hit us up in the Discord. Stick around, we are going to be doing a raid. It helps us out a lot. I think I just said that. And tune in Thursday for Windfall. It was some of the promo work you were seeing during the breaks, and again on Saturday for Void Scourge, our level 20 Astral campaign. Let me throw it over to Critfail Jake.
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find my TikTok and Instagram. I play Anarian, the fallen ASMR Twilight Cleric. Did a murder. So Asenis is happy. One step closer to the Chain Circle, hopefully. Which means one step closer to the gates of hell. So all's good here. Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. I'm playing Eshna. She is so happy to have the next name and the next target to go for, and she's happy to get out of there. She's super sad that we lost one halfling. Super curious about what's in the sack. She's ready to. She's tired. She's ready to sleep, and then she's ready to go. I run Heinefall. Check out heinefall.com. Passing it to Dorky.
Hello, everyone. I'm that dorky cosplayer playing Levy, and she also is ready for sleep. Very, very much ready for sleep. I imagine if they go through any kind of water thing because they have to hold their breath or whatever, she's just gonna be like, "What's wrong with you guys? Like, what's the problem here?
Same.
Why are you guys turning blue? That's that's weird." Not gonna be totally pleased to be back there. She did not like that place.
That's
So
fair.
that's gonna be a lovely surprise for next time. And yeah, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Post cosplay stuff on both TikTok and Instagram. So go and check out those things, and I will pass it off to Ben.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. This is the good part about being the note taker. You have a name of an all-powerful being that can just teleport you into and out of wherever you want, and if you garner her interest with knowledge, that LeVar Burton wins. Knowledge is power, and you know what? Everything will be fine. I'm just happy to have my emotional support dog. And if Sonari didn't blast Byron into smithereens, my next move would have been to subtle cast Disintegrate at 7th level.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Which would have been fun, because he would have literally disintegrated. How fun is that as a little note on that spell?
That's what happened to Taco.
You don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark. Either way, happy to be out of the Mage Breakers. Happy to have just one more step on the trail to finding my dad.
Yeah, I think
we're
we spent
getting there.
5 episodes in that dungeon.
Yeah.
It's moving.
And it was only like an hour and a half of the in-game time.
Yeah.
We'll see next week just how long Thylo's unearned confidence lasts. Shane?
Hi everyone, I'm Shane Whalley. It's nice to meet you. So Laura having a great time. He got impartially got killed something, and so he's having a wonderful afternoon of that. Sonari's on top of the world. They're having a little party in their own little conversation right now. He and Lauren are very excited about their new look. Laura, I talked about Lauren. Anyways, so sorry for swearing. I apologize. My brain's all gone right now.
You're good.
So they're really happy because that's the first time Sonari got to see it as well. I get to feel it. And he's still a bit lost with everything going on, but he's taking notes. That's all I can say.
Okay.
And doing his thing. Going to this portal, he's cool. I was like, yeah, let's go. Water, he doesn't have to breathe either, so it's fine. But you can find me on all platforms as Shane Whalley, other than Twitch, as Shane Whalley. I'm sorry if my enemy's been just lost stuff. I love everyone.
Love you too, buddy. All right, I think that's everybody. All right, everyone pile into this raid. We're going to kick it with Lightbox Gnome. Go show him some love. Give him a follow. Good bean, good soup. And have a fantastic rest of your night. I will see you all soon.